Streaming from the 22 News Broadcast Center. This is 22 News at 4 p.m. Digital Edition.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to 22 News at 4. I'm Christina Demores. We'll get to your top 4 at 4 in just a moment, but first, a look at your commuter traffic and weather. 22 Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapp is here. Hi, Brian. How are you?
Christina, always a pleasure to have you here.
Sunny skies today, but cold, huh?
You know, the skies are always sunny on Demores Monday.
That's so sweet. Oh, thank you. Even though I'm wearing black.
Good point.
A little bit more dark look.
A little irony never hurt anybody.
That's fine. Anyways, traffic.
Traffic seems to be running fine right now.
Yep.
Let's take a look here on the big map. You can see I-91 all green, the Pike all green. Even in downtown where there's usually some minor backups, no major problems as of yet here this afternoon. Temperatures right now, it feels warmer than the numbers are saying. 28 right now, Westfield and Springfield 20. I mean, that's my opinion that it feels warmer. Light breeze, sunshine, 29. Northampton 33, Greenfield 27 in orange. And our clouds and radar showing significant clearing. Now, with the clearing, we are going to cool down here tonight. In fact, temperatures will be in the teens in many places as we get up and get going here tomorrow morning. And we have a winter weather advisory in effect for tomorrow for most of western Massachusetts. I'll show you why with our 22 News Storm Team Skycast.
All right, thanks, Brian. One person died Sunday in a single car crash near the intersection of Sumner Avenue and Sorrento Street in Springfield. Springfield police say the woman died at the crash site. The cause of the crash is not known at this time. The Springfield Police Department's traffic unit is investigating. We will provide more information once it's made available. Now to an update on an officer-involved shooting in North Adams back in January. The Berkshire District Attorney's Office determined that the use of force shooting was justified. Preliminary investigation determined Adams Police Corporal Joshua Baker acted within both Massachusetts general law and Adams Police Department's use of force policy. On January 27th, Corporal Baker responded to Commercial Street for a reported stabbing. The officer saw a man in the shadows but could not see his hands. Philip White began to approach the officer with what seemed to be a shiny weapon, and the officer discharged his weapon. White was not struck and was later taken to custody without further incident. He has been charged with assault with a dangerous weapon. Today will mark the first regular meeting for the Springfield City Council since the city solicitor accused President Tracy Whitfield of conflict of interest violations. The City Council is expected to hold a vote on a no confidence resolution at this meeting. Whitfield faces allegations of profiting from purchasing taxpayer-owned properties without disclosing her financial interests. The conflict in question is Whitfield's association with the company's jet property development, which she has since resigned from. In a recent news conference, Whitfield said she refuses to resign. Councillor Victor Davila, who publicly requested her resignation, told 22 News that if she is not removed from the council, then the body is saying that they are okay with her behavior. The meeting will begin at 6:30 tonight at Springfield City Hall. The Amherst DPW associations will hold a rally outside of Town Hall ahead of the special meeting. The meeting will address issues in the DPW, including employees working with an expired contract for almost a year. In an email, Andrew Brace, the president of the Amherst DPW Association, told 22 News the union has been negotiating for over a year and has been without a contract for over 7 months. He adds that, quote, Amherst prides itself as being progressive, but the way it treats its staff is anything but. The union represents roughly 60 DPW workers. Now let's get to another check of today's weather. 22 Storm Team meteorologist Brian Lapp is here. Brian.
Yeah, bright now, but we've got some slushy weather potentially here for tomorrow. Let's take a look with our 22 News Storm Team clouds and radar. There it is, clear sky right now. And as we move into the evening hours, we will cool off substantially, and that's going to set the stage for a round of wintry and wet weather that will begin here mid-morning tomorrow. Thus, the winter weather advisory from noon tomorrow until 7 o'clock Wednesday. This is from the National Weather Service. Let's take a look. 22 News Storm Team Skycast. 5 o'clock here this afternoon, mostly clear. 7 o'clock, clear skies. So we're clear through the evening hours, and really the clouds don't arrive until well after midnight. In fact, it may be sunrise when the clouds are starting to increase, and then by say 10 o'clock noontime some light snow develops. So the first wave here is some snow, and that will mix with and change over to some freezing rain, some sleet, and then eventually plain rain here late afternoon in the lower Pioneer Valley. But the wintry mix is going to hang on into the early evening hours in our western hills and across Franklin County. So this will be just enough, we expect, to slow you down. Thus the winter weather advisory. High temperatures tomorrow will be in the mid-30s. Brighter day on Wednesday. We'll track it on 22 News starting at 5.
The 25th annual 94.7 WMAS Radiothon for Bay State Children's Hospital will begin tomorrow and go through Wednesday from 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. each day. The fundraiser supports the only full-service children's hospital in our region. The Radiothon will be held at the Naismith Basketball Hall of Fame in Springfield, which houses the 94.7 studios. The public is invited to participate in the festivities by donating, taking photos on the red carpet, or by watching the live broadcast. This week is Vehicle Safety Recalls Week, and AAA Northeast is urging all drivers to check their vehicles for open safety recalls. Defective airbags, steering systems, brakes, fuel systems, and more can prompt vehicle recalls, and if ignored, they can have fatal consequences. AAA says there were 891 recalls affecting more than 29 million vehicles in 2025. If you discover an open recall for your vehicle or vehicle equipment, contact a dealership and schedule a repair as soon as possible. Now for a look at what we're working on for 22 News starting at 5. We'll continue our coverage of the current conflict in the Middle East between Iran, the United States, and Israel. We'll tell you how this war could affect us back home, especially gas prices. Plus, Governor Maura Healey and Attorney General Andrea Joy Campbell are speaking out after ICE agents allegedly lied about a missing child to enter a college dorm room. And a hockey tournament is being held in honor of a late man who served as a Springfield firefighter for more than 30 years.
And right on cue, as the evening commute starts to get going, a little bit of a slowdown here at the end of 291 and I-91 southbound. But otherwise, traffic seems to be moving fine. By this time tomorrow, though, a light wintry mix will be falling on the valley. We'll talk about those impacts to traffic and other lifestyle issues with our 22 News Storm Team forecast on 22 News starting at 5.
All right, thank you, Brian, and thank you for joining us this afternoon for 22 News at 4. Join us on TV tonight starting at 5. You can get all your local news and weather updates anytime on wwlp.com and the 22 News mobile app.